Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to Predatory Exotics. Actually one of our most dangerous ones we've actually done so far because we have a new invertebrate and Tom, this was his choice on the invertebrate. Would you like to tell him what it is?
We have got a Vietnamese giant centipede. You can see I've got tweezers, I don't usually have tweezers. But this thing, we don't want to get too close to it. It is not a handleable species, so we're probably going to advise you not to try this at home unless you have got previous experience with invertebrates and stuff like that. I've had scorpions for a number of years and now moving on to centipedes, which are a little bit more dangerous, so just always be careful. We're going to be rehousing it today from the tub we bought it in into this sort of faunarium type thing. This way it can have a nice deep substrate and it can burrow, and it's nice and secure, and it's not going to get out.
So we are going to now start with putting in kind of like the substrate. We're going to try and do this as safely as possible. All jokes aside, this is something we do need to concentrate on and make sure that nothing goes wrong. So yeah, let's start.
I'll put him to the side.
We will show up some kind of video of what he looks like, and of course once he's in there we can get a better shot, because when we try and open this one he tries to get out, whereas if we open this one, and this one's also more clear as well, you could actually be able to see kind of what he looks like. Alright.
So I think this measures sort of 40 centimeters by 20 deep, and it nice and sort of deep here as well, so we can get a lot of substrate in there, and it's going to leave him enough room to sort of move around, molt. I think he is an adult, but I'm not 100% sure. He's obviously quite big. I'm not sure if he'll get much bigger. Let's start this tank.
Yeah, so we're going to need quite a bit of the subject, and of course we do have a few other little other bits to decorate the kind of tank around it, but yeah, the majority of it is going to be the soil.
As always, we are using the Arcadia Earth Mix Jungle, just because it's a nice substrate and holds moisture well, because this is from Vietnam and Southeast Asia, so they are going to require a sort of more humid environment. So these guys burrow, so you do want quite a deep substrate. Obviously you want to leave room on top, just so it can crawl about and stuff like that.
Is all good?
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
So what we're doing here, you notice I'm packing it down a bit. This is so it can easily create burrows and stuff. So we'll pack down this sort of layer and add some a little bit of loose stuff on top as well. So we've got our Exoterra. Obviously it is the day after Halloween we're recording this, so it's a bit Halloweeny for us. We'll stick that in there.
Get hopefully some cool shots of him climbing in and out of that.
And yeah, he probably will create his burrow sort of maybe in it, and that'll be like the entrance to his burrow, which is pretty cool.
And then we also, you know, as we always say, you do need some kind of water dish, not too deep for this kind of species, so this is why we've got the shallow Exoterra. This is a small one, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so stick that
in the front corner. Pack it down nicely.
I'm pretty sure he'll get lots of dirt in it, and I'll have to change it, which will be an event as well. And then the only other thing, you saw last week, we used our mantis enclosure. We used some of the Ardisia leaves that come in the Exoterra dual layer substrate pack. So we're going to put some of them, make it look nice and naturalistic.
If I don't miss in the actual tank. Alright, cool. So, with all of that done, I think the next thing is getting him from here into here.
So yeah, it looks nice and naturalistic. He'll probably create his own burrows and stuff like that. It's probably going to be sort of under here because that's his hide. Or he could create it down the sides of the tank, which would be pretty cool because then we could see him inside his burrow and stuff like that. But it does seem very. He's been out the whole time. He's got a burrow in there, so we'll try and get him in now.
All right, you ready? So we're going to slightly crack it.
Yes.
Okay. Get it in there first. You want to have it at like a 60-degree angle.
So.
I can hold it while I film if it helps.
I think you'll be alright.
Oh, 1 second while he's chill.
So I'd say tilt it a bit more. So then his kind of gravity is also forcing him down.
I can't see what I'm doing.
I can't see either.
But it's... Yeah, now tip. Yeah, there you go, onto the ground. And wait for it. Lift.
Down.
And he's in. Okay.
You can open this if you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you get a
that's
shot of that one.
I've got on your camera.
Kind of just sensing his new environment. I think he might have trouble actually climbing the glass, which is good.
What's he doing with his? Oh, he's like cleaning his antennas on the move.
A lot cooler to watch when you're at a safer distance. Figure out where he can dig.
Surprised he hasn't tried to go into the skull yet, because I think they prefer it a little bit darker. Oh mate, look at his modified front legs. Like, look from the top.
Oh, he's too fast to focus.
Oh.
Oh, he's digging.
Oh, he's like pushing out all the dirt with his legs. He's like rolling it along his body.
Oh, he's making his burrow out the front of the enclosure. Like these two darker ones are his fangs.
Thanks for telling me. Oh.
Oh, he's gone in.
He's done it.
Oh, he's just gone through the 2 eye sockets. So we have successfully and most importantly safely rehoused our Vietnamese giant centipede. He seems to be exploring it quite nicely. He's gone through that T-Rex skull a couple times and he's sort of made a couple little starter burrows. Not sure if he's going to burrow himself or he's trying to look for one at the moment just because he's in a new tank. He seems pretty chilled. He did manage to get up onto sort of the side of this bit where he can poke his antennas out, but he can't get his body through, which is the most important thing. But we will actually be putting him inside another tank just for at least the next few weeks or so on, just so we make sure he can't get out of this. It's unlikely he will.
But yeah, these guys are so cool to watch actually. Like, of course, once you get past like kind of the creepy nature of how they are, just watching him explore is so fascinating. Yeah, we're not quite sure what he's actually doing right now. He's obviously looking for a home, or trying to look where to make a home. But right now, I think he's just sensing his actual new surroundings and stuff like that. And I can imagine this guy's going to be super cool to feed. We did catch like one of them attacking some prey in when we went to Purple Pet actually. But this one we'll actually be able to get footage of it eating, hopefully, like fully from start to finish.
Yeah, they are aggressive feeders. So we'll be feeding it once a week, sort of like a large locust. They can actually, in the wild, take down prey which is pretty much the same size as them, which is pretty cool. They can even eat mice and stuff like that. We won't be feeding mice at the moment. We'll just be feeding large insects and stuff like that. And we'll definitely get some cool footage. Obviously, there will be a care guide coming out at some point. Obviously, we want to make sure we know everything about it first, everything like that. We've obviously done our research on how to care for it, but we will get that out to you in the future.
Yeah, as you can see, he's kind of looking like to start to burrow, which is kind of cool to watch, especially because it's towards the front of the tank as well. But yeah, it'll just kind of be a waiting game to see where he actually makes his home. But I think that's it for us for today. So we hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and we will definitely give you updates. So don't forget to check out our Instagram as well, where we do post daily updates.
But for now, we will keep this in a nice, safe, secure place, and we will see you next Friday.
Bye guys.